Hello, Tanse. Bonjour. Good morning, everybody. And hello and happy day to you. I am live and back online and back on schedule here after my brief vacation over in the mountains to go snowboarding. As I shared before, I was on vacation with my significant other, my girlfriend, and we went snowboarding and we had a blast. We had an amazing time. So I'm glad to always share that with you, and also to show my appreciation as well. I've shared a few videos and a few little moments there, snowboarding. It was a perfect way to have a good time at a vacation, socially distancing, supporting local business. And as you know, the town of Jasper only has 4,000 people, so they're really low population. And we followed the rules. We were safe, and I just wanted to share that with you, that you can still do things like go out in the outdoors and still have a relationship with nature. It ain't Hawaii or anything, but it's still good. It's still a good way to get out and enjoy the beauty of nature. So okay, right on, Kelia. Thanks for that. Kelia and I are going to be doing a workshop soon. So thanks, Kelia, for the invite, and for everybody else watching. Good morning and good day. So I just wanted to remind you and remind myself that it's time for us to continue the journey of our commitment to our goals. So for me, I have some recent goals that I've reset. I wanted to lose about 10 or 15 pounds in this next month or so. This is a safe way you can do that. And ideally, you want to be safe when you're losing weight. You don't want to lose weight too fast, because that could be risky to your health. And it's all about balance, really. So if you can balance that out, balance your weight loss, your health, and regulate that on a regular basis, it's really important. And there's an app out there called MyFitnessPal. You can get it on any Android or iPhone, iOS device, and you can actually download it and use it and put your input in there, your weight, your age, everything like that, and your weight loss goals. And with that app, you can actually accomplish those goals and gauge and measure your progress and success of achieving those goals. And that's the power of writing it down and recording it and monitoring it. And I've done that a few times myself. So I'm going to get started now with some warm-up activities. Then we're going to do some stretching, and then we're going to do some strength training activities, as well as I brought my hoop out today. So I'm going to do some hoop dancing stuff to get the just to add a little variety to the actual dancing. So here we go. Let's get started now with the first song. All right. Good morning, everybody. And as Kelia said, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, beautiful time to start dancing and honor the day with the first dance. Just like in Pow-wow, I use Pow-wow Dance Aerobics as a way for healing. And that's what fitness is really about. It's about healing yourself and your health, and keeping your health in mind with your body and aligned with your body. Keeping it in mind and keeping it aligned. That's all there is to it, because only you can do it. Only you can put the effort forward to make it happen, to take care of yourself, to invest in yourself, your health. And all it takes is 30 minutes a day, folks. That's all it really takes. You can go longer. You can do a 3-hour workout if you wanted to, which I've done before in the past. I've done many hours of working out and exercising, and that's what landed me in the many opportunities that I've had in my career as a dancer, because I'm also a 3-time world champion hoop dancer. I've been dancing for about 30 years or so, and it's done me so good in my life. So that's why I share this every day, because dancing is healing. It's good for the mind, the body, the soul, and your emotions, everything. When I don't do this program, I notice a big difference. It's kind of a downer on me. And when I do this program every day, it just reminds me of how important my health is and wellness is. So it's just something I wanted to share. So there you go, there's the first dance. Really easy stuff. Oh, good morning from Calgary, Tanya. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Deanna. Good morning, Sharon. Okay, so I'm gonna step it up a notch, put a little bit more bounce. So the thing about Pow-wow Dance Aerobics, it's not too hard, it's just basic stuff. Because you gotta keep it simple, right? You gotta keep it interesting and fun. So that's why we mix other things in this class. That's why we set goals as well, to keep the challenge going, keep it interesting. So yeah, my newest goals are to drop my weight. So I gotta adjust my diet, my workout routine, everything. There's a lot to it, but you get what you put into it. Always. Some of you have lost a lot of weight and are in shape. But the main thing about Pow-wow Dance Aerobics is to exercise that main muscle, that heart muscle, as well to just exercise on a regular basis. It's good for your body, prevent future injury. It can improve the quality of your life simply by exercising every day, no matter what you're going through in life. You'll always have your exercise routine, your exercise program. And if you commit to that, that's a commitment that you make to yourself and your health. So that's why I share this on a regular basis. And what other better way to work out than to have that spiritual, cultural connection to the powwow circle. So if you're not a powwow dancer, this is a great way to start. Just by dancing, just by starting these basic steps. Really simple, right, left, 1, 2 step. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. And if you are a powwow dancer, you should be doing this on a regular basis. Alright, so there's the first song. First 2 songs. Alright, I'm going to do one more song. Just to make it 3, to have a good, solid 10-15 minute workout. Remember, this is really easy. It's like if you've ever been to the gym before and you turn on the treadmill, you typically want to go for 5 to 15 minutes. Now, since a lot of us are locked at home and can't get access to those good treadmills and stuff, this is a great alternative. Because it's like you're running a treadmill just by dancing. You're still getting your cardio, physical activity. All these movements, they all count. Especially when you're counting calories, burning calories. And it's a regular thing, right? You do it regular as your breakfast. I do this before I even have breakfast. This is my routine every day. Before I even fry an egg or pour a bowl of cereal or have breakfast, I have my workout. Because for me, that's important. That's what keeps me going. And basically, I have to earn those calories. As well as I use these little weights here. The best investment that I've ever made lately is these little weights. They're perfect because they're only 2 pounds, but it does make a difference. When you're moving your arms and dancing, you're carrying an extra pounds and it's creating more resistance. And as well as it does make a difference when you're dancing, that little bit of extra weight will definitely create that much more exercise and challenge for you. So that's why I do it. I keep it really simple, super simple. It's like the acronym KISS. Keep it super simple. Really simple. But fun, because we're dancing, right? Dancing is fun. We're dancing powwow. We're dancing to the powwow beat. I don't even really care what song I dance to as long as I'm moving and engaging and dancing powwow. Keeping it really simple. And before you know it, it just becomes a subconscious, natural thought that is just instinctively in your DNA and everything. As soon as you hear those powwow drums, you know what to do. Start with the basic stuff, and then you put your own style into it. There you go. So, because even though there's like many styles of powwow dance, there's northern and southern in every category. So if you look at all the categories, there's northern style and southern style and everything. Except for chicken. Chicken, I think, is just one category the whole way through. Now for hoop dancing is totally different. Hoop dancing, there is there is a little bit of differentiation from it, although they don't separate the categories like they do at some powwows. Some powwows, you'll go and you can enter in northern fancy or southern fancy. So there's a big difference between northern and southern fancy. With the songs, it's totally different. With the actual dance and the outfit itself, it's totally different. So I just wanted to share that with you, that there's quite the big difference there in the differentiation from style to style. And even personally, like how a dancer dances, there's a unique style to every single dancer. So each and every one of you got your own style within those styles. So as for the other categories like grass, I don't think there's a northern and southern for grass, like for grass and chicken. But for fancy and traditional, yeah, men's traditional, there is a southern, men's southern straight, they call it. And they don't even use a bustle. They just dance around like this without no feathers or nothing. They just dance straight. And that's the difference between northern and southern traditional dancing. Now, as for the ladies, I believe there's only one style of jingle, and there's no northern jingle, no southern. And for ladies traditional, there is northern and southern style. So there's a big difference. And for ladies fancy, I believe I've never really seen it separated in style. And then you got to remember too that they separate in categories too. They separate age groups now too. So that's the other thing to keep in mind for powwow. So anyways, let's do some stretching now. Now that we've warmed up, we got our muscles warmed up, we can easily stretch them. I start out small with the wrists and small circles, and you just want to start out nice and small, nice and light, and build yourself up, and just take your time and just thoroughly stretch your body and do it in a safe manner. And the safest way you can do it is just like I said, just start out small and work your way up, and over time you're going to notice your endurance is going to get better, and your strength, you're going to get more strength, and you're going to feel the difference. It's the difference that makes the difference when you do exercise and work out on a regular basis. So I'm just continuing on now with some cool little stretches, loosening up those shoulders, the chest area. And here's the first stretch that I like to start out with after that series. And this one, you just lock your fingers together, try to pull them apart, but then you don't actually pull them apart. And you should feel that stretch in the back of your shoulder blades, and simply just give it a nice twist from left to right, and you should feel that work its way down to your lower lumbar, your lower back, even parts of your core muscles, which are the most important muscles in your torso area. So the next stretch from here is you want to stretch out that tricep and shoulder, and you can, as you're doing this, you can probably feel the circulation changing slightly in that muscle just by pulling that stretch there, because you're pulling your ligaments, you're pulling your muscle, and you're just stretching it out nicely there. So we're going to continue on now with some neck stretches. So these neck stretches are really important. I noticed a big difference yesterday. Like, I took the day off after my little vacation. I took a day to just rest and zombie out and be a couch potato for the day and have a movie day, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt a little bit lazy, so I went for a jog, and I just did it on my own time. I didn't want to turn on no camera or nothing. I needed some me time to reflect and, you know, just not worry about anybody else but myself for the time. So I gave myself that for the day, because, you know, I do this for free. I do this as a volunteer, as a service to everybody, and I just put it out there as my contribution to making the world a better place. It's a selfless act of just me giving a part of myself away every time I do this class. And I do it for you. I do it for everybody. So it's for you guys, and you guys can do whatever you want with it. So what I hope though is to see you guys healthy and active, and just to see people persevere with their goals, because everybody needs fitness, everybody needs exercise. Doesn't matter what race, culture, or nationality that you are, everybody needs that. And that's why I keep this portal open for everybody and anybody. So whatever culture you're from, this is not just for exclusively indigenous people. However, I use an indigenous model to exercise, which is powwow style dancing. And that's why I call it Pow-wow Dance Aerobics, because it's a little bit of powwow dance, but it's a mixture of aerobics and using these techniques and skills to improve and maintain your optimal health. And your health is important, yeah, because taking a proactive approach to your health definitely ensures that in the future you have that much more of a chance of being healthy. And because once your health goes, then yeah, it's hard to get it back. It's hard. Like, once you let go of yourself, it's hard to jump back into it, but it's not impossible. You know, you can take baby steps to get yourself better, get yourself regular again. And you know, that's why people have shared with me on here that they do modified versions of this dancing, of this class. Even though, like, I don't really go that hard on this actual dancing. For me, it's not about going hard. It's about just keeping regular, keeping consistent with it, and making the consistent effort, because any imperfect action is better than taking no action whatsoever. So we're continuing on with these stretches now, just working on the legs part now. Heel to the floor, toe up. You should feel that stretch underneath there. You only need about 10 seconds per stretch, typically. And if you go any longer than that, then you might as well just do yoga, because yoga is stretching and posing, and it's totally different from what I do. Mine is more focused on movement and coordinated steps with the powwow dancing. It's like back in the day, there's this character by the name of Billy Blanks. He created an exercise fitness routine called Taibo. It's a combination of Taekwondo, boxing, and fitness. And it's kind of my model and my idea. So good morning, Sheen Bean. Much appreciated to share with them. Okay, right on. Thank you for sharing. And good morning, Alyssa. And good morning to all of you that are watching and tuning in. Okay, so now I'm wanting to just do a couple little strength training exercises. So we can do push-ups and we can do crunches and planks. Those are the three number one things that you could be doing on a regular basis, as well as you can do a couple of other techniques, but you can alternate different days from day to day. So typically I always want to do my push-ups every day because it helps with my upper body strength. So if you're not comfortable with push-ups, you can do modified versions of push-ups, like on the wall, or you can use a chair, something to reduce your incline. So the more flat you are, the more harder it is to do it, and the more inclined you are, or whatever that, if you change the pitch or the angle, it'll definitely make it a little bit easier and manageable for you. And if you're not comfortable with 25, you can break it down into 5 sets of 5, which is more manageable for some people more than others. So with that said, I would like to challenge you to do the 25 push-up challenge. And you can nominate your friends, family, and whoever to do the 25 push-up challenge. All you got to do is just hashtag 25 push-up challenge, as well as put somebody's name there. And basically when you think of them in that moment, that's basically just letting somebody know that you care about them that much to take on such a challenge. And it's great. It's great. It's going great because it's in honor of, in awareness of PTSD, and that's how it all started. And a lot of people are participating in it, and I'm really glad to see. I've been doing it for more than 30 days. You're supposed to do it like it's a minimum of 30 days, but I do it every day. Every day is my 25 push-up challenge. So with that said, let's do that. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Just for good luck. Okay, so now that we're already on the ground, we can do some crunches. They're really easy to do. So you can do just regular crunches, which you just lay down and you just kind of put your legs, slightly bent. And I like to do them like this. I just cross my arms because then I'm focused more on right here, just crunching, and I'm stabilizing my neck and shoulders by crossing my arms. And you want to do about 20 of these. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then you could also switch it around and do side bends. This helps to exercise this area right here. It's part of your core. And same thing, cross your arms, and you can do about 20 on this side and 20 on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then switch around and do another 20 of these. So 1, 2, and the good thing about this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, is that when you lay on your side, your body, like your butt kind of holds you in place when you do this one. So I just rest on my butt cheek, and it naturally keeps me in place. Now, I don't know if I've done 20, but I stopped counting at 10. But there you go. That's a total of like 60 crunches just on that one session, because we did regular crunches and then side crunches, and that totally will make a difference. That will burn, and you're gonna feel that tomorrow. If you did that, follow along with that, you're gonna feel it tomorrow. So now I'm gonna bring my hoop into the equation and do some hoop dancing exercises. And there's a few different things that I like to do. Good thing about hoop dancing is that it intensifies your workout by double almost, because when you dance with a hoop, it totally changes things, because you have to keep that momentum going on the hoop, and there's a certain amount of tricks and stuff that you can do with it. Like, you're using your entire core and muscle and everything to manipulate that hoop. So when you dance with it, it's totally different opposed to not dancing with it, because it's like it doubles the intensity of it, and that's what I like about hoop dancing. So we're gonna do a couple exercises. Just gonna show you this particular hoop that I have. It's actually weighted, and there's a big difference. Like when you don't have tape on the hoop, it's really light, and this one actually has double tape on it. So it's got double the amount of tape, and this tape is nice and soft. It's like a cloth tape. It's really soft, and it's pretty easy on the hands, but you know, the weight, definitely you can feel it. And I like using these for practice because it helps to strengthen those little micro movements that you do. Those are you know, they're really important to exercise those little micro movements, because they help strengthen and exercise your muscles on many different levels. It's more than just lifting heavy weights and stuff like that. This one is more on a real-time basis. So the very first trick that I teach people is just how to spin your hoop and how to control it on your hand. So when you spin your hoop, you should be able to spin it on your hand like this. So let's focus on that. How about we spin one direction? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you can switch hands. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if you can see that on camera and how fast that's moving, because it moves pretty fast to the beat. So I'm doing two directions. I'm going this way and going that way. And it actually exercises your shoulder a little bit too, so that's really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, so going to do, okay, get back into it now. All right, so we'll do some simple hoop movements. Dance with this hoop now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just a few simple things that you can do with one hoop, and it's can be challenging because when you're doing all the techniques, it's a lot of thought in your mind, and you're doubling your endurance by dancing with the hoop. And like I said, it makes a lot more of a challenge to do it, because when you're dancing, it's definitely a challenge to not only focus on your feet, but you're focused on the beat and your body coordination. And it's a lot of coordination, being coordinated, as some of you are saying. So I didn't really want to do too much of it, because once I start doing it, it's like I just get in the zone and I totally forget I'm teaching sometimes when I start dancing around with the hoop. Because for me, I just get in the zone and I just like totally tune everything out, and I focus on the flow and the rhythm and the momentum of dancing with that hoop. All right, so kind of getting back into it now. I'm gonna do one more quick dance here, and then just do a little cool down. So anyways, I'm gonna keep moving here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so now I think we're ready for a cool down now. After all that hoop dancing. Oh, that was good. That was a good workout. I got myself sweating and got my blood flowing, heart pumping. It's all you really need out of a workout, so that's why I don't stress too hard on doing lengthy workouts, because you can also break this workout down, and you can do it like a couple times throughout the day. And if you want to do longer, you can do longer. Just depends on your level of fitness. And what I typically do though is half an hour to 45 minutes of doing this per day. But then on top of that, I do weights as well. So I've been lifting a lot of weights to get my arms toned and solid, and that's been making a difference. It's a difference that makes the difference. So every little bit counts. And my girlfriend certainly been noticing the difference. She's like, oh, nice and solid now. That's my man. So she's certainly happy with it. Now me, on the other side, sometimes we're our own worst critics. So for me, it's like, it's not good enough. I gotta try harder. So that's why I've reset my goals this month to lose 10 to 15 pounds, maybe even 20 pounds. But that's a little dangerous, I heard. And I do know that it's dangerous to lose weight too fast. If you lose too much weight too fast, it's a little bit dangerous. and there's a lot of different reasons why. So you want to just gradually lose weight, because it's just like when you gain weight, you don't gain 100 pounds or 25 pounds in 1 month. Like you can, but that's pretty dangerous. And yeah, man, it's just a lot of us, we're living these times that are uncertain, but I just got to remind everybody that, you know, like, your body needs food, right? When you get hungry, you eat, right? But what a lot of us forget to do is to exercise and burn some of those calories. You got to think back to the ancestors and how they used to grow their own food and harvest their own food. And to do that, you had to get out there, you had to get physical, you had to get moving, and you had to burn calories to earn calories, I guess, if that makes any sense. You had to get out there and get your hands moving. There's a lot of physical labor back in the day, back in our ancestors' times. Even anybody that's ever worked in a garden or has kept a garden, I've done my fair share of gardening in the past, and gardening is hard work. It ain't no easy task. And if it was, I guess then everybody would be doing it. But a lot of people, we don't have time, or we don't make time, or you just got a busy lifestyle, you got a busy job. You don't always have time to do that. But I think what we should make the time for and make a priority as a must is exercising regularly every day to earn those calories. Even if you can't keep a garden or do anything like that, or go and hunt for your own food, it's still important to do some sort of exercise routine, because what that does is it regulates your health. It exercises the main muscle in your body, which is your heart. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just doing a little cool down. Notice how I'm still moving to the beat. Even though I'm talking, I'm moving, because I'm letting my heart rate settle down now to the resting heart rate level, because we all have two different heart rates, right? There's our target heart rate, which is our peak performance, which when we endure physical activity or any type of stress, there's a certain threshold in which our heart goes to, and it's going to beat really fast when you're nervous. It's going to beat really fast when you exercise, and just knowing that and knowing your limits is really important. So resting heart rate is when you're just absolutely doing nothing, just sitting there. Your resting heart rate could be at 50 or 60 beats per minute. Now your performance mode heart rate is about 110 to 120, it just depends on your age, right? So you can look that up on Google fairly easily. So, you know, I don't have time to post links every time I say it, but you could easily look it up, and it's very good to know that. So thanks again though for joining me on another session of Pow-wow Dance Aerobics. Remember, this is a free class for everybody, and I require nothing for it. All it takes, all you got to pay is your sweat and your time. It's sweat equity at its finest. So yeah, burn calories to earn calories. And you know, it's really important though, because if you don't do nothing, then nothing will ever happen. But if you do make an effort, like one of my Facebook friends, Laura Murray, she lost 60 pounds doing this program, and it's really helped a lot of people. And that's why I continue to do it. And for years, I've just done this by myself. I've never posted online, but since we're in a global pandemic, I had to just switch things up a little bit and change a little bit, and I had to make this channel something different for the people, and just something to keep us all connected, and to share that, you know, we're all going through this together, and we could all come out of this together in a strong and healthy way if you put in the time and the effort. In no time, we'll be back to normal, and even better than normal, above average, better next time. So thanks again for joining me for this session of Pow-wow Dance Aerobics. I'll be back here tomorrow. On weekdays, I try to keep a tight schedule of 7:30 a.m. every day to work out, and that's how I like to start my day. And it's, for me, that's what works best, is working out in the mornings, because when you start your day like that, It prepares you for the day. It prepares you for the stress that you're about to encounter. It prepares you for the day and getting warmed up for your muscles, stretching to help prevent injury, a proactive approach to health. So thanks again for joining me today, and thanks for all your love and all the follows and everything like that. So if you find this message of value, definitely you have my permission to share it far and wide, wherever you'd like as well. I appreciate each and every one of you. So thanks again for joining me. And in the meantime, keep fit and have fun. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you again. Peace out.